Goed toch?
Ja.
Leuk. Doe je er nog weg? Dat is even lastig voor ons. Nou, even zitten.
Alright, goedenavond allemaal. Welkom in Zwolle bij de tweede coach clinic deze week. Gisteravond een mooie avond gehad in de leiding van Dirk Bouwman en vanavond zijn we hier bij elkaar om een coaching te krijgen van Alvaro Sanchez, werkzaam hier in Zwolle bij onze onder 18 en onder 22 teams in de Academie van Landsteden Hemmers. En Alvaro Pericas, hij werkt bij een club net buiten Barcelona in Spanje als fysiek trainer. Het thema vanavond staat centraal hoe je van basis motorische vaardigheden kan opbouwen naar basketbal game transfers, dus de basketbal specifieke vaardigheden en oefeningen. Daarover gaan zij jullie meenemen in hun filosofie daarover. Dat doen ze samen met de jongens van Landsteden Hemmers onder 14. Die zullen de training draaien. Halverwege zal er even een korte koffiepauze zijn, 5 minuutjes om even een bakkie te halen. En in totaal zal het zo'n 1,5 uur ongeveer zitten. Na die tijd is de bar nog open, wil je blijven hangen om na te kletsen, vragen te stellen of wat dan ook. Wees welkom. Ik denk dat ik alles gehad heb. Voor wat betreft opnames, dat is ook goed nog om te melden, er wordt opgenomen. De beelden gaan achteraf naar de MBB toe. Die hebben de rechten, maar die hebben wel toegezegd dat het ook online komt, dus dat je het ook terug kan kijken. Ik wens jullie een hele fijne avond, een mooie avond en een leerzame avond.
Okay, so we start. First of all, I want to say thank you to you guys for coming here. Thank you to you, to the club, to give us this opportunity. And thank you for the guys. Thank you guys for helping us in this work, okay? The thought that we're going to take is about how to develop one action. We can think game action, one-on-one, ball screen, shared action without ball. I don't know, it's a lot of things, but we take like an example. We're going to work about the one-on-one. Because as you can see, we're working with the under 14 team, and I think that for them, it's going to be really interesting work on the one-on-one more than work on ball screens or work in another stuff. Okay? So we're going to talk how to develop this action from the physical training until the game. So normally we saw four parts on the practice. We saw the technical part, we saw the tactical part, we saw the physical part, and we saw the psychological part. And we look at it like this. But if we look at it like this, these worlds are going to start fighting between each other. The physical trainers say, I think that we have to go to the gym. But the coach say, no, I think that we have to practice on the court. But the psychological part say, no, man, the guys are excited, we don't have to push them too much. So we were thinking, and we create like a methodological development for the actions that we saw together like this. We saw a big part is how works the team. We call it tactical, right? But tactical in this team could be pass and catch and attack the one-on-one and look who is open. This is the tactical part. We saw the technical part, we saw the physical part, and we saw the psychological part. And you can tell me, hey coach, It's okay, which is different. The different thing is that we put the focus in this part. We call it learning accelerators. So Albert, now in the part that he's going to work, he's going to say some tips to the players that are going to accelerate the learning of the player to the technical stuff. After the technical stuff, we're going to say some points that are going to help them in the tactical stuff. So these bridges that we call it, these bridges between the parts, is the thing that help them to learn faster. So this is the first idea that I want to tell you. And the second idea is that we are agreed that we have to practice for them, right? We are agreed. We practice for the players. But I saw, not here, but I saw in some countries, or here in some clubs, in Spain, in some clubs, people that practice for himself. And coach, I saw this exercise, or I saw this play, and I want to do it. And it doesn't matter which is the age of my players, or which are the skills of my players, or which are the talents of my players, or what is the future of my players. So we have to make sure that the first day until the end of the season, we are relaxing and we are consciousness that we are practicing for them. And this is the main idea that gives us the opportunity to create all this talk or all this methodological part is for them. It's going to be everything for them. It's clear up here? Yes. So now Alvaro is going to start with the physical work, and I'm going to be here with you to see how we can relate it to the basketball. Let's see if we can see moves that are related to the basketball, or let's see which tips he gives them to the players that later are going to help me to practice with them. Okay?
I think that there is another thing for training, and a lot of physical trainers always they want training in a gym. Most popular physical training. But how we have to do in a court or don't lose the time. Okay? For example, players. One line half court, the other line half court. Get one ball. Get one ball. Get. Right. The first player with heavy ball, right? It's like squat overhead. It's similar, but like a finish. And we can train in coordination, but we have to use your body. Okay? If you want to improve fast, you have to use your body for be efficient. Right? For start, you catch this ball and you make like shoots and finishes and you say 1, 2, up your knees, up your knees, up your knees. Okay? And go back and pass the ball at the next one. Alright? But the next player practice basketball. That heavy. Right? Next player, same. Say 1, 2. Okay? And when you arrive at the basket, you finish. Okay? Yeah? Ready? Let's go, guys. Right? And go next. Let's do it. Go to the basket. Go.
So at the end of this exercise, you can see that we are working coordination, and we are not working force, power, with the handball, but we don't forget the basketball. And we are making the same move
to have a handball and you have to need balance for the finish. When you have contact, you have to eat more stronger and help for the finish. You can jump high and you can have more control for the finish. Alright guys. Alright.
So now he said some things that are important. He said balance. He said the coordination, and he said how to work with the context, right? He said, hey, we are working this to create a code to after receive context. We call this relation with the context. And we have to teach the guys from the beginning that this sport is a context sport. You receive context, you can give context, or sometimes you don't want the context. So this relation, we can work it from the physical trainer in the technical part, and after we're going to use it in the tactical part, so in the game.
Alright. And the first exercise is like a coordination. You have a balance. But how do you need or stay ready for receive the contacts and then move and next proof? I want one guy. Right? Get a heavy ball. You have to imagine that he play, alright? You put in 3 points line. Sometimes all the one-on-one start in 3-point lines, alright? You can practice like more similar game. Yep. You have to move child, alright? For example, catch. Right? You move with ball. Okay. 1, 2, fake. Right? Back. 1, 2, fake. Ready?
Now in this book, we're going to see a technical jab step, right?
Fake. Fake. You have to stop with your hip. Low, play low. Play low, yes, nice. Play low. Stop with your feet, alright. Okay, now you can see how he needs for stop better. What is the problem? If you play, don't worry. If he play and he drive and again, and when he won't stop, it's not be solid. Alright, most probably, imagine, give me a ball. Right? When you drive to there and you won't stop, if I push, what happens? Now he's falling there. But if you defense me, defense there, right? If I go and stop, I stop with my hip. It's like similar. If he push me in this moment when I stop, I cannot move now. And I'm better. Okay? And if I change direction and he push me, I stop with my hip. Alright?
So, normally we talk with the players about balance. You need balance for play basketball. You need balance for play basketball, and they can tell me, hey coach, this is balance. But here we are working the solidness of the player. With balance, of course, is part of the solidness, but this guy, when he's stopped with the heel, and he goes to the lowest stance, he's playing really solid because he can receive context. So the relation with the context now is really productive because he can support and he can give context.
There is coordination and solid, receive the contacts. We have to understand that when they play, they always play with their body, right? And they need balance, they need play with the hips, and we have to improve about the body, all right? All right. Another player, please. Go. And now, sometimes, before start the one-on-one, you have to catch here. Okay? He play with the ball before start. When you offense and you have a defense in front of you, before start, you have to fake passes, fake shoots, and all movements. It's not a finish. It's not just dribble. How you can play. For example, you have to make. Now I'm off, right? And I say, up. I say, fake. All right? Let's go. You do it. All right. Good. Yeah. But what happened with your hip now? It's the same all the time. He played low. He needs balance. He needs to control that hip body. Yeah? Okay. Good.
Solid, yeah, solid. Solid, please, solid.
And you can play now, for example, how you can transfer these situations at basketball. Now, you can say, with elastic, in the game, I don't play with elastics. All right? You do the same with ball. Do it the same. Yeah. Solid. Your hip. Lay low. Go. Yeah? Perfect. All right. Okay. And now, you play with ball. Same. Fast. Yeah? Now the ball is soft. Because before he had a heavy ball. All right? And catch again. Let's go. Now this is low. But how can transfer these situations? And now we can play fast. Okay, and we can practice physical trainer, but in the court. Sometimes we need training in the gym because we need to be stronger and not break when we play in the court. But if we want to be efficient in the movements, techniques, we need training in the court. Yeah? Do it again. Nice. Right. Perfect. Right? And now, you can play both exercises as exercise and this exercise. When you have a ball, you can fake, and you can move, stop with your hip, and start again. Fake. Start again. Stop with your hip. Always they have to play low. Fake again. Yes, can you do it? All right. I need that when you run, more real. You have to run fast. Stop. Your head. Let's go. Do it. Wait. Stop. Yeah, nice. Let's go. Fake. Go. Stop. Yeah, nice. Fake. All right. All right.
Okay, so you can see here, Alvaro was working on body basics. We are building the action from the body to the move. We don't say to the guy, hey, this is a shoot fake, this is a jab step, whatever, and after we go to the body. Because we think that the control of the body is the most important thing for a player. If you can control your body, if you are allowed to be solid and be here and after here and control your body, after it's going to help you to control the move. But of course, Jazz that was putting his focus on the body basic, he made some mistakes or some details that are going to help him to improve the move or the things that he calls stealthy, right? For example, he say, yes, where are you? Yes, catch one ball. Okay, the coach say, Alberto, he made great fades, and after you drive, boom, okay, stop and you play fades, right? He say this, and it's a really good exercise, but I can say to Jazz, hey Jazz, in the one-on-one, the most important thing is break the distance that the defender decides. Break the distance that the defender decides. So if you're in a jab step, boom, and I'm your defender, and I decide this distance, where you're going to make your jab step? To the lateral or to this direction? What do you think? Now what am I going to do? I'm going to do this, right? So now you break the distance. So we say, hey, yes, break the distance of the defender. And now he's making fades, bang, 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 and the jab is going to go 45 degrees. Hey, pull, 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 pull. Now drop. Now drop. Stop. Okay. This is one thing that I told him. He's not like a skills. He's gonna help him after. Hey, Jazz, when you have the ball. Hey, Jazz, when you have the ball. Hey, guys, when you have the ball, and you want to beat your defender, one of the things is break the distance that the defender decides. And they write it on his notebook. Because you have a notebook, right? For writing things and your learnings. Yes or no? Okay. So, and now we go to this skill strength. And you see him when he drives. Yes, stay. That's all. Drive to the lateral, but I want you to go to the slot, to the other slot. So you go to this point, the elbow, here. One dribble, and you have to stop here. So in one dribble, you have to rough here. You are driving the ball, for example, or you can make like some jab steps or whatever. Open the drive and go there. Go. He's gonna rough. Hey, guys. Try to unlock your wrist and throw the ball. Okay, another time. Boom. He's controlling. All right. Hey, yes, keep going. Keep going. He's gonna be better. Let's see, two more guys. Catch one ball, and ready to do the same exercise. So, at the end, guys, yes, I want this. It's gonna be simple, right? I'm controlling my ball, and now I open and stop. I open and stop. I open and stop. And I tell you guys, if you want to open the dribble, you have to unlock your wrist and throw the ball, and after you run. Got it? So take a space and play. Go. Don't want to lose the control, and they use on out, big move, side to side. They want to arrive to the other side, They need stop him, and they need to play with body for runs. Sometimes you can say, well, it's so hard to drive 45 to the other 45, one dribble. No, it's not possible. And it's possible. For a technique, I don't know what is the technique. Technique is possible that body. So, who is better? Okay. Who play give a lot of bouncings or who makes scores? That's what I mean. What do you want that one player that makes a lot of bouncings? Who makes scores or one bouncing and score? Okay. Score. Okay. And now, okay, stop guys. okay, they are getting more active than the dribble. With only this thing, hey guys, unlock your wrist. Make mistakes for sure. But don't worry guys, I practice for you. After the game, if you open and lock in the wrist and you lose the ball, I'm gonna say, hey guys, I leave with you. Because I practice for you. Another thing, that you hear the ball, do the exercise, yes. Do the exercise. Hear the ball. This is important. This is the tempo. When we think of music, this is the tempo of music. And I say, hey guys, when you stop, make sure that you increase the frequency of the ball. Do you understand what I mean? Frequency? For example, look guys, I'm doing this, right? But in a moment I'm this. You hear? It's different frequency, right? It's different frequency. So make sure guys that okay, now I open, I stop. Increase the frequency. Clear? Practice with this. Let's see if the action increase on the level or increase the quality. Frequency. It's gonna be tough to take the words to these guys. These guys are tough, right? Keep on. Frequency. Play with the ball. Don't worry about the ball. Don't worry. Play with the ball. Okay, stop. It's getting better, shit. It's really getting better. Okay, and the last thing is the capacity that they have to dissociate their body with the ball. This is the most important thing when you jump. If we think in EuroLeague players, NBA players, in any dribble, they do a lot of things. A lot of steps. Maybe they are one dribble, I'm here, now I'm here, and I do things. So let's see. Same, but before that you increase your frequency of the dribble, I will this. Stop, hip, square up. I'm here, okay? I open, now stop, hip, square up. And now you go. Stop, you use the hip, square up, now increase your frequency, control the ball, and now you go, okay? Stop, hip, square up, and now you go. Stop, hip, frequency, go. Clear guys? Get it? Lay low. Your hips. Stop with your hips. And now stop. Stop, because we said, yes, stop. We said that the most important thing in our way to think the basketball, that everyone has his way to think basketball. In Mao, his way to think basketball, we say that it's more important the body than the move. So when I see guys jumping, I say, hey guys, if you jump, you are solid. You think so? Let's jump it. Jump. To lose the position? Yes, so he's going to be solid or not? Yes or no? No. Now try to slide. Don't jump. Slide. Pull. Lose the position? No, so you are going to be more solid, right? So don't forget the solidness, guys. Don't forget the solidness. So go with solidness. With solidness. Same rules. With solidness. Bang. Try to slide, guys. Try to slide. Bang. Bang. Nice, guys. Really nice shot. More up. Try to open the dribble as much as possible. Okay. Perfect. Stop. Until here, is clear the idea? Any question? Any question? You want to see any sample or something? It's okay? I want to show you one example. Probably one of the most important dribbles in basketball, in my opinion, is the escape dribble. The escape dribble. And for example, my players are not allowed. They have like 18, like 19, like 17, 16 years old. they are not allowed to make fast escape dribble and square. Why? Because I don't know why. Maybe they don't practice enough with 10 times a week. But guys, is this it? I'm gonna play with the rules wherever you want. Bang, open, hip, and back. And now you stop. Clear? So it's gonna be one dribble, one dribble, one dribble, one dribble. If you don't make any turnover, I don't trust you, or you are good enough. Boom, I'm here. Bang, bang, and now you square. Bang. Okay, relax. Go back. Let's do with the left. Hey, coach, with the left. I'm not sure. Back. Okay. Left. Square. Back. Square. Bigger as possible. Bigger as possible. Okay, do it. This exercise is really simple exercise. What we are working. Balance if you are the third, it's impossible to do it. It's impossible. If you don't have really good coordination in your body, it's impossible to control it. But they are doing well. And they are only 13 years old. So never deserve to start working this. We are unlocking the wrist. Bang, now back, now to the side, now to the other side. We are changing frequency because in the moment that they open the dribble, it's only one dribble to make a little long distance. So we slow down the frequency. And we are working dissociation. The moment that they have move, run, square in only two dribbles. So the ball is one thing and my body is the other. That work together. So this exercise is really good for going. Okay, stop guys. Really nice. Really nice. It's gonna be one time. In the moment that you make the escape dribble, you are gonna do it first, after you and after you, okay, Guru? It's one by one. In the moment of the escape dribble, I'm gonna say go. And in the moment that you are on the escape dribble, you have to explode to the basket. Explode to the basket. So I show you guys. Don't say go, I'm gonna say go to myself. Okay? Imagine that I make a mistake. I'm here, bang, boom, I open, okay, go! But if no one say go, I have to keep going back. So if no one say go, go! I have to keep going back. In the moment that you say you hear go, you explode. Clear? Yes? Yeah, you first. You are brave guy. Okay, frequency. Remember frequency. Bang, 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 bang. Go! Oh, hey! That's what the thing that you need there. Balance, coordination, I don't know, frequency in the ball, what do you need? Balance or solidness, what do you prefer? Balance, there with the hip, let's see. And stop it with the hip. And stop it with the hip. I'm not going to see the action, because I know what's going on. No! Okay. These are really excellent. Losing the balance and getting the balance. First exercise that you did today. Tell me, what's the first exercise that you did today? First exercise that you did today. This one. So you explode to the basket, you make a layup, right? What do you need? Perfect. Pull or pull. You go. Let's see. Back, back, back. Open it. Back, open it. Escape. Back, stop. I'm gonna write here one thing. Puro que stop. In basketball, we bang the ball. We don't drop the ball. You understand what I mean? So bounce. So bounce. Go. Bounce. Change. Back. Open it. Nice. Back. Go. Let's go back. Try it one more time. What do you think that you need? balance and maybe coordination, and you are open in the three, but you are not running, so let's see what happens. Go. Bang, bang, really nice. I mean, in the study, Buruk is one of the best players I ever seen. Alright, let's go. Open it. Ooh, back, back, go. Nice. Nice. And now, with Albert, that he worked with me, I say, hey Albert, Buruk, for a round, for me a really good player, need coordination. And he's gonna tell me, hey coach, but coordination with the heavy ball? No, sir. Coordination with the basket. More than go and make 100 push-ups there. Or more than go that is necessary. That Buruk is one necessary point to improve is the coordination. Because in a study, Buruk is one of the best players that I can ever see. But he moves, he has problems. Because he has 13 or 14. 13 years old, so he's a kid. So, hey, Buruk, a practice for you, man. Next day, in the practice, you go with Albert and you're going to practice coordination. Okay? Let's see you. Open. Up. Okay. He do one thing that if we think of the tactical part, I have to tell you, it's not useful. Here is not useful. Remember me your name. Michael is Michael. Michael, how you are faster? If you run like this, or if you run a square and go, how you are faster? The second one, try the second one. And try to go, and you have to stay inside the circle. Got it? Let's go. Whoa, go! In 1 second of practice, Michael, that is a really smart player, and he's a really smart guy, improved his action. So, we're going to say here, in the association, we can relate it directly to the coordination. The frequency and the allotteries, we are going to coordinate it, we are going to relate it directly with the solidness and the coordination. So, I'm now, and I want to prepare the practice of Matthew. I said, I'm going to play one-on-one today. But I want to create the best exercise that I can, because this is my work. Because I have the responsibility with 12 kids. So I was thinking there, and I said, okay, I need coordination, I need solidness, I need unlock the wrist, I need frequency and association. And I create this. It's simple exercise, right? It's simple, but it's really complex. So sometimes I see a lot of drills with a lot of codes, a lot of things. I'm not sure. That is useful too. But this is useful too. Because it's thinking there. Okay? Go. Alright.
What happened the last 3 times that when you won't go to the basket fast? What happened in this situation? You don't have balance. Why you don't have balance? Exactly. Because they don't talk with the hips. He's talk with the foot or the feet or the legs. And he said, oh, go down. Alright? What do you need in this moment? You need to use your body. You need to stop with the hip, and you have to look for not balance when you won't start, when you won't attack. And you say, well, all the time you say to me that, no, you have to look for balance. Yeah, but if you won't look for balance, you have to look for lose the balance. If now I lose the balance, but I'm reactive, and I'm look for the balance again. I don't know if you understand me, but if I stop with my hip, and I say, if this leg is out, I lose my balance. But at the same time, don't know if you understand me, but
This happens with yes, these things that Alberto is trying to explain here. You remember the action with yes? He goes to scale, escape dribble, and he tries, and he loses the balance. We talk about A-gap, very solid, right? And the next action, he loses the balance, but he remembers shit, and he balance, so he recovers the balance first. This is what he's trying to say.
But, for example, if you want, I won't play this. I won't play this. If you want loose, if you want look for solids or balance, or if you want improve in one thing, you have to try that, lose this thing. Why? Because he can look for, yeah, I don't know if you understand me, but we show.
You cannot find nothing that you are looking for, right? So you cannot find your mobile phone if you don't lose your mobile phone.
Now here in this moment, what we look for? We look for solid and a coordination. When he arrives, when he has to stop him, in this moment, I say, change direction. And I say, but now I look for balance. Yes, you lose your balance and look for again your balance. And now I can start again and I lose balance and look for balance again. Okay? Alright, pass me the ball, please. Thank you. See? With ball. Now it's a transfer, but it's real, because there is a elastic band. But it's the same movement. If he played it without elastic band, I think that's better. Let's go, you try. Nice. Let's stop with your hip. Alright. And now, if you want me better, you try play low. Play low. Why play low? Because if you play low, your hip, it's easy for be solid. What happens with the elastic band? It's like a contact. If a some defense push him when he drives, you have to be solid. Yeah, let's go. Do it again with ball. Yes. Good job. All right. Hard dribbles. Hard dribbles. Let's go. Hard dribbles. Good. 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 Nice. All right. More time. Okay.
Okay, so we try to give you like an example. This could be the example between the body basics to the skill transfer. But now I want you to show when the thing is when the body starts. That is between the psychological part and the technical part, and we call it decision making, someone call it decision making, and we put it to the tactical part. Here, we want to put these learning accelerators. Because remember that we go from the body to the move. So, guys, let's go with ball. I need a ball for a pair. So, give me a pair and one ball for each pair. And take some space, but I want you with the space, so you have all this house to practice. Without lines. This exercise without lines. 12 kids, no lines. Why? Because at the end of the day, I need a space for practice on my own. And I like that they experimentate or leave different space. So guys, decide the space that you want. you guys together, I don't really care. One guy is gonna be in offense, the other is gonna be on defense. One guy is gonna be in offense, one guy is gonna be on defense. And we say, hey guys, who attack? I promise you that if you change the flex, if you really change the flex of your defender and you attack him, you are gonna beat him. Change him the flex. What do you think? Change the flex. What means? Change the flex. In that, how is it? Change the position. So imagine we go to the move. 1 second, guys. If I make a shoot fade, what he's gonna do? Jump it, right? So we change the position. If I'm here and I make this, but what happens if I come here, try to steal me the wall? Steal me the wall. He changed the position, I beat him, he changed the flex. So I can beat him. So guys, in offense, try to change the flex of the defender. Try to change the flex of the defender. Clear? So defenders, you are ready there. I want you to make mirror to the wall. I want you to make mirror to the wall in the first exercise. Okay? I want you to make mirror to the wall. And remember guys that we say one thing before. We need to break the distance of the defender. So we have two options. Change the flex, break the distance to beat my guy. Let's see guys, go! Middle to the wall, middle to the wall. Okay, let's go guys. How was your solidness in the movements? How was your solidness in the action? Was okay? Can you improve it? Okay. Can you improve your solidness? Can you be like a basketball player? Yes? 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 Okay guys, so everybody with solidness, because now I'm gonna say to the defenders, hey defenders, he has the ball and he has all the power. He can shoot, he can drive, he can pass, right? Defenders, yes or no? Yes. So don't show him nothing clear. Don't show him nothing clear. If I'm all the time here, look that he's a really smart guy. He says, okay, I can go here. Okay, I can go there. If I go back, he's gonna come and I can attack him. Because I'm showing him something clear. For example, now he knows that he has to go to the middle. No, now he knows that he has to go to the side, right? So defenders, don't show nothing clear. Don't show nothing clear. And defenders, if you see the wall between the attacker and you, only when the wall is between, only when the wall, now, you don't need it. Now, now, you don't need it. Now, you need it. Okay, now, guys, if you can beat him, go. You can drive to the floor. You can bounce the ball to the floor and try to attack him. Got it? Let's see, go! Stay low, stay low, stay low. Stay low, stay low. Okay, stop. Okay. I give the same tips to the attacker and the defender. So they can fight there, they can choose, they can show who is better there in the action. And now I'm going to give one more to the attacker. So the defender has problems. If you see shoulder by shoulder, if you read this, when the moment that you put the ball on the floor, you see shoulder by shoulder, bang, go to the basket like a knife. Okay? If you see shoulder by chest, shoulder by chest, you have to change the space. For example, the thing that we practiced before, right? I see this. Now I'm here. Now I break the distance, so he has to take a decision. He's gonna come and go shoulder by shoulder. I can attack. No shoulder by shoulder. Okay, change shoulder by shoulder. Go. This is the read that you have. Got it? Back. Forget this. You have to change him the flex or try to move him to the sides. Clear? Yes? Go. Go, go.
You can see when they play short, when they play drive, when they move, all the time there's contact. And this contact they be solid or receive the contact. And when they play shoot, it's the same. In this moment, they play the balance for shoot and solid for contact in space. And the basics for everything, for drive, for shoot, for solids, same for drive, for shoot, for pass, for everything. Balance, coordination.
Okay, stop. Now only I want you two guys for show or real, for show it and everybody can see like clear. So you guys sit down 1 second. You guys stay. You guys stay. Now we say to the guy, to Jazz, who is not, to Buruk in offense, in this case, we tell him, hey Buruk, if you change the flex of your defender, you're gonna beat him. Hey Buruk, if you let your defender move to one side and you put him on the floor and you reach shoulder by shoulder, go. Hey Buruk, if you see shoulder by chest, you have to change the space. You understand this? When I say these points, you understand it, right? I can put these things on U14 team. I can put these things in U16 team. I can put these things in U18, U22 team. I can put these things in a pro team. Because I'm sure that some pro players has problems with these things, especially here. Yes. Second tip for yes. In the moment that you drop the ball, you fight for a new position. So you don't try to steal the ball, you don't try nothing. Only you try to find a new position. And when you get the position, you try to steal the ball. So I'll show you 1 second. Back, only one, nothing clear, drop. Normally what happens in this drop, I try to steal the ball. I try to give any contact. I try to give things, I try to read things. How many fouls we get like this, man? So we go, we drop, position, and now when I have the position, I try to steal the ball. But first, yes, don't forget it, first, position. So go back, slow motion, man. I'm here, moment one, boom, position, now I try. You see, he needs to go back. So now I get back, boom, position. Now I'm ready, now try to go, boom, position. At the end of the day, because I know which is the priority of the action. So yes, 1-on-1. You understand your things, right? Yes, you understand the 2 moments, moment 1, moment 2. Moment 1, nothing clear, ball in the middle to try to steal it. Moment 2, he dropped. So you fight for a position, and after, back it. Try it. Little bit more space. Okay? Boom. Position. Ooh, okay. Let's go one more time. Move your defense, yeah, doing offense. I mean, this is high level. And this is the first practice with these guys take. They have a really good coach. Another time, Buruk on defense. Buruk, don't look nothing. Find a new space. And when you have the space, the position, try to get the deflection. But the deflection don't mean on the dribble. Maybe the deflection is on the shot. It's a deflection, right? So So position after the flexion. Go. But they are really focused. And now we can correct things. Say, Uru, you are allowed to run with the hands up. You can run with the hands up. You can run with the hands up. 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 Run it. Hands up. Run with the hands up. Okay, run with the hands up. And now in the moment of the run, when you do this, you stop your feet and you change back. So I saw you. And this is coordination. Run. Do this. Hey, wait the hands up from the beginning, man. Don't try to cheat me. Go. Back. Back. Boom. Okay. Because it's gonna be a really good tool if you run with the hands up, right? I mean, he's gonna destroy you. No holding of you, probably, if he works. So, he beat you, position, back, deflection. One more time. Go. One more time. There you go. Uru. Right with the hands up. Let's see. Okay, we see the necessity of Uru in this case, and we tell him, hey Uru, don't worry, I'll practice with you. Hey, we change the exercise. Yes, you're here with the wall. Look in the ring. Uru, you are on the side. You're on the side, so you are already arbitred, right? You already arbitred. So run for the position and try to get a deflection. Drop the ball in place, right the ball in place. Drop the place. Go. Now he's alright. So we are practicing like this inside the action. But let them play. It's not about 100 guys here like making face only 1-0 or driving 1-0 because at the end they go to the game. And sorry guys, but this is basketball. This is basketball. In every single level, this is basketball. I saw these kids playing basketball. I can say that they win when they get the couch. When they get inside the couch and flow, you are the best team ever. You can see ACB, and we think that everything is planified and everything is like, get it and everything. All the kids, like, all the guys, like, playing the place of the coach. No, sir. Because in the moment that I should reach shoulder to shoulder, boom, I'm gonna attack. And now what happens inside the couch? I'm allowed to pass the ball. I'm allowed to recover my guy. I'm allowed to get the ball on time. I'm allowed to drop it on time. I don't know. So when you practice in the couch, normally the game is gonna be more easy. We understand couch needs style of exercise. So don't do like 100 goals and go to the corner and go back and this is the move and this is the move. Let them play, and you correct when they play. It's clear, guys? So sit down, we're gonna take, I think, like 3 minutes break or something like that. Yes? So 3 minutes, 5 minutes, guys, you can go and take a coffee or whatever you need, and we close the talk. If you have any questions or whatever, maybe now or maybe later, whatever you want. You get it later? Okay, get a coffee and after we close. Okay, guys, if you're ready, go back, guys. Okay, guys. Great. Okay. This is everybody. Okay, so now Alberto is gonna do the last exercise. And he's gonna close, like not his back, but he will close with some reflections about the physical practice. And after we close, we wipe. We review everything, and if you have any questions, we talk about it. Yes?
All right. I think that it's very important how you decide in every moment. And you see, Alvaro said, when you touch shoulder by shoulder, you attack. And when you touch shoulder by chest, you change the space. All the time, the players need to stay side all the time. Okay? How can it improve in this situation? One player. Get a ball, get a ball. Okay? Fine. Alright. When they played, all the time, when he moved chest, but contact with the shoulders, with the hips, and then be solid, change space. If I break, if I attack and play shoulder by shoulder, I need to attack and I can win space and push all the time. But you have to decide. It's the physical training, but in deciding the movement, the specific movement. Alright? Now, if I push, it's like my chest, if I push in front of you, you change the space. If I push you or to side, you go to the basket. Alright? Every time you have to look for contact and go to the basket. Alright? Let's go. Take space. Change space. Alright? Go to the basket. Let's go. Look for contact. Next. Alright. Let's go. Go back. Go back. Go back. Okay? You attack. Let's go. Look forward. Alright. Change the space. Change the space. Alright. Good. Go to the basket. Yeah. Good night. Good job. Alright. Another one time. Okay. When I push in front, he use the contact, win space. If I win now, he push, and you win in front of me, and you attack, look for contact, and in this moment, he needs balance, he needs solid, and he needs tactics, physicals, hips, balance, shoulders, tactics, decide for where the other player push him, and the other physically, and the other is we have confidence, safe? I don't know. All right, thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure if it's a really good later, but I hope that you understand it. This is how I think. This is how we think. We have this physical part, this psychological part, this technical part inside of our model of the game, of our game model, of our tactical things. That in under 14 I told you will be more simple. In under 18, in my opinion, has to be simple. In the pro team, has to be complicated. But at the end, the player has to survive inside of this model. But if we practice things that are out of the model, out of the game, if we practice things that we cannot relate it, the player at the end is going to be confused. I go to the gym, I do this, I never go to the gym to do this, but the coach tells me that in the layer, I have to go back. I cannot be my one-on-one, so I prefer the ball screens. But without the one-on-one, I'm not going to be a really good player of ball screens because I need to reject it before. So he's like a fish that he's like he's dirty, you see? So if we learn this, we can create exercises in this idea. I like to draw. The most important thing for create any exercise or for create any practice is for what? For what? We were talking if we put why or for what. I think that why is like a question with an answer. So, hey Albert, why do you think that this practice is really good? So I have an answer. I know that this practice is good or this model works. But if you play for what, we give them the consciousness of a reason. You play the one-on-one for being the defender, for creating an advantage for the teammates, or whatever. We can say, hey, play the one-on-one for score. Or maybe another team is, you play your one-on-one for create an advantage for your teammates. Hey, good, but if I can score, yes, you can score, but if anyone has any advantage before, okay, everyone has his idea or has for his what. When we have for what, we tell them what. Hey, you have to do this, you have to do this, and you have to do this. What? For example, we say, hey, you have to change the flex, you have to move him. And when you pass the ball on the floor, you have to reach shoulder to shoulder, shoulder. We give them what? What I have to do. They go inside the exercise knowing what I have to do. So after only, we have to think. In how. Hey player, you won. Hey player, you want to win shoulder by shoulder, right? Yeah, coach, because if I have shoulder by shoulder, I'm going to attack the basket, I'm going to create an advantage for my teammates. And I told you, okay, how? I give you two options, you decide. You cross the step and you go. Good me. Or you win the reference and you go. And I tell to my players, Matthew Sundays in the morning, being known, hey, what do you prefer, the first one or the second one? Always they told me the second one because I know where I have to do the option that I want. So, and you can tell me why. Go, hey, why this and not the first one. If I go for the first one, in this house, and in the moment that I cross it, he gives me a contact, it's impossible that I'm solid looking or facing my action. If I go and he gives me a contact, it's impossible to be solid facing my target. But if I go on the second one, slow motion. If I go on the second one and he gives me a contact, I'm going to keep looking my target. This is my house. Hey guys, we go in the morning, practice this one-on-one, how with this move. And sometimes I do some extras and I put here like some things for my team, like Ruben knows. Hey, Ruben, 1, 2. And Ruben, every day here, 1, 2. And Ruben go to sleep, he 1, 2. I'm sure that he goes on the bike and he was coach at the time. 1, 2, oh shit! Because it's the how. And I know that this is going to help because I practice with him. So I'm a model to create my plans, to create my exercises, to create my drill for my players. And I have my idea, in this case only of the one-on-one, but in the same case I have it for the wall screens, or I have it for the shared action for the dumbbell, or I have it for body side, or I have it for another type of actions. Of course I'm not a pro coach. Albert is not a pro coach. We're young coaches that we are learning, and we are lucky that we can spend a lot of time thinking in basketball, in the things that we love. So I'm really thankful for trying to share this idea, or try to share my brain or his brain with you guys, with the club. Don, thank you so much for the opportunity. Don, thank you for you guys. I want to clap the hands for these guys. Thank you, Stein, for trying to help me with the Dutch. He's trying to translate everything to the Greek. They don't need it, but they know that my English is really bad, so we need a Dutch translator. So, I don't know if you have any question for me or for Albert.
Yeah, I do have some, it's not really a question,
It's about
but what you are calling tactical, like the overall thing, including everything, I would call that decision making. Because if you would call that tactical, it means that the coach is telling you you've got to walk from A to B, which is like a pre-planned something. But what you are trying to explain is more the decision making.
Okay.
So in the beginning it was confusing me a little bit.
I can explain this why I call it tactical. For me, decision making is this part between psychological part, technical part, moving to the tactical part. For me, it's this part. For me, tactical is not the same as the strategy. For me, tactical is not the same as the strategy. If we go to the strategy, I say, hey guys, put it in the corner, put it in the corner, put it under the rim, and you have to do this, forget this. This is a strategy, like the same, like the armies, like the army goes to a war, right? So we are going to attack with the tanks for this side, we are going to attack with the horses for this side, we are going to put these guys there over the mountain to see everything. For me, this is a strategy. Tactical, we are working tactical from the physical preparation. Tactical, so explain it. Tactical for me is everything that has to take decisions. That's why this part psychological, that is the same that you say. But that's why I put it like in my mind. So psychological and technical give me this capacity to take decisions inside of the tactical world.
That's what I'm saying, it's a bit of a language thing. Like in Dutch, you would say that tactics is
This, right? Okay, this.
But no, I'm getting it. Thank you.
Any other question or something, guys? Anything that you need from me, for Albert?
Yeah, do you see like age-related benefits to go into a gym, for example, still on top of it, or
For this type of work,
yeah,
from the beginning.
yeah,
You control the weight, of course. I mean, we are not stupid. But for this type of work, from the beginning, because they are getting we can call it like body habits. With habits we want it in basketball. Okay, we want that they are solid, we want that they have like a body control, and we want that they relate all the time with the context. For example, I love the footballs. I remember one year in Spain that we worked with a really small kids, like 5 years old, 4 years old, 6 years old, like a school. And all my practices was with a football. Basketballs, footballs, tennis balls, and everybody like crazy there. And if you have the people, you have to give contact to the people. and the guys or the poop. But in the second week, when they see that this guy comes to the football first, they run. Right? I like it. Second, he comes and give it. I like it more. Okay, we are practicing. So this type of work from the beginning. After the gym, I don't know if you know more than me about these things.
I think that it's necessary, but for what you training in the gym?
Sorry?
For what you training in the gym?
Yeah, for the game in the end. Yeah.
But you can training for be stronger, for be better, but are you efficient with the technique in the gym? For the basketball?
It's 100% profitable, the work on the gym. So if we think in a simple exercise, press banca, like push-ups, like something stuff. Okay, we think in this. It's really profitable, like 100% profitable for basketball. No, but it's necessary too because we need to build balance. It's necessary too because we need to build balance. It's necessary to go 4 times a week. Like coaches, like, hey kid, go to the gym 4 times a week. No. Or yes, if you need it. If you need to build balance. For example, I'll tell you like a personal thing. Don knows, Bean knows this. I say that my team goes 2 times or 3 times, I say 3 times to the gym. I say this during the first moment. Because I saw the players the first day like this, and they are young and they need to compete in under 22, so they need to build something. They need to build something. But at the same time, 1 day a week, I do this job with the guys and the girls of the staff. We do this type of job in the court. So gym is necessary, yes. With this age, I'm not sure if they need it, but like a compliment. You call it compliment? Like something extra. But this work that Albert did from the beginning.
How many days do you have for training at a week? 2 days?
2 days.
And do you have a gym? No.
We have
How you can improve these things
With the ball.
in the court? Yeah, but probably not everyone can train in 5 days or 4 days at a week. And probably everyone say, I want gym for the morning, I want training for the afternoon. I think that it's not really necessary. I think that you can use your time, but the players have improved in the court. They improve there, yes, but for what?
So this is one of the goals that we prepared this, we were thinking this. One of the goals was, I told him, yeah, but I'm not sure that all the coaches that are going to come have the same condition that I have. Because of course I'm really lucky to be here. I'm really lucky and I know and I'm conscious of some of this. So you practice 2 times. I don't know, I think that you say 2 times or 2, right? Yeah, someone is going to practice 3, someone is going to practice 2, or someone is going to practice 8. Okay, it's fine. But I'm sure that with this exercise, with 2 practices, how many spend? We spend 1 hour, more or less. Okay, you put 1 day. I'm sure that with this exercise, your players, with 2 days, are going to improve the work. Because this was our goal. Because if I put here, no, the condition, complement of the condition, and we put a plan here for the team, or the tactical stuff, and we put a plan here, you guys, and it's not going to be useful for you. Because you don't have it. You are not like me, or yes, I don't know. In this case, this is our goal, so I hope that this is like profitable for you too, in 2 days, or 3 days, or 4. So, any more questions, or we can close it? Oh, for sure.
I just placed one. Right there. Arrow pointing from tactical. What does it say?
This one?
So it's psychological and
Ah.
technique is decision making.
Yes, between exactly. This red one, we put it like body basics, and after here I put it like skill transfer.
What does one pointing
come here. You can speak anything.
The right and tactical.
Here, learning accelerators. Learning accelerators. This is important. Is these words that help us or help the player to be conscious about what it means. For me, a learning accelerator is solid. This word, solid. Only with this word, he improved. Only with this word. I need to practice with him. And let him there play basketball, and as I'm here looking, hey, solid! He's conscious. In the moment, at the moment, he improved. This is a learning accelerator. Or, change the flex. He's conscious. Oh shit, I have to change the flex. After we talk about class. But what do you need? Change the flex. And he's conscious. Shit, I need to change the flex. But coach, I don't know how. Okay, we work out. This is what means learning accelerator. Something more, guys?
Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Ik wil jullie bedanken voor jullie komst. Mooi dat jullie er waren. Ik hoop dat jullie ervan genoten hebben. Ik in ieder geval wel. Ik vond het een bijzonder leerzaam 1,5 uur. Als je wilt blijven hangen, wees welkom. De bar is open. Klets gerust nog wat na. Coaches zullen ook daar zijn. Guys, please be available to be at the bar for some questions and maybe somebody wants to talk to you. Same for our other two guests from Spain, from Sevilla, Iñaki Codina and Antonio Yara. They will also be available at the bar. So if you want to talk to them, please do. Dus welkom om te blijven hangen. Bedankt voor jullie komst.